Okay. All right. Hi, everybody. Wow, we already have some people here. I love that. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. How are all of you lovely ladies doing? Pam, hi. Christy, Marita, great to see everybody. And very nice to see you again, Michelle. Michelle and I just finished a private reading a little while ago. How are you guys doing? How was your weekend? Or how was your I guess your Friday? Sorry, I'm like a little frazzled. Good to see everybody. All right. I don't even, what should we even do? Where should we even start? Hopefully we don't have to do any too many all signs. You know what? You know what we should do? This is what we're gonna start with. Let's get one card for our collective energy right now. Everybody in the chat, let's see a card for our shared energy right now. That sounds fun. Christy, you're exhausted? I was earlier. I think I slept like 3 hours last night. And I got home today at like noon, and I took like a 45-minute nap, and now I actually feel perfect. So, but I am definitely tired. Pam, it's so good to see you. We miss you. Pam, so much has happened this week in the live streams. I don't even know where to start. Nice, Christy. Good. You deserve a little fun. Watch it on your TV, huh? I hope it's a small TV. I probably don't scale up well on a big TV. Okay. Let's get a card for the collective. And everybody here, thank you guys so much for tuning in every stream. It means so much to me. You guys are like the backbone. You guys are like the glue of the White Dog Collective. So it means a lot to me. Oh, thank you. I bought it like a year and a half ago. And when I was in the store, because like I don't know, it's kind of see-through. I asked the guy who was working there, I was like, when do you even wear a shirt like this? And he's like, oh, when you're like leaving the beach. I'm like, okay, so like once a year. So I can wear the shirt once a year. Hey, Maddie. Just in time, we're pulling a card for all of our shared energy today. Okay. All right. Ladies, I want to ask your advice. What do you think we should do? I've kind of been going back and forth on chat questions, because we get a lot of new people in, which is I mean, it's great. That's really what I'm hoping for. We could bring more people in. I'm wondering if been deciding whether or not we should do donation based questions instead of completely free. Um, Even like $1 donations. Um, what do you guys think? I guess like what I don't want is to try to be like, I don't know, I guess all the other readers who charge for chat questions. Um, Michelle and I were just talking about it. I feel like we get so many chat questions that it's like sometimes I don't even feel comfortable answering some of them just over chat. It's so tough to know somebody's life, like all the details what's going on. Um, okay, let's pull a card for everybody in the collective. Guys, does my mic sound okay today? um, I like listened back on like one or two of the last recordings, and it sounded really crackly. Okay, Minnie, that's kind of what I have been doing. Christy, that's what I was thinking too, because I really want, I mean, you guys know what we want for the show. We want it to be for callers. Um, Not for people to ask Stefan how many children they're gonna have. Minnie, how are you? Yeah, add it to the list. Soon. I'll get one soon enough. Three. Christy, you'll have three children. Okay. All right, Minnie, just in time. We're gonna pull one card for everybody in the chat's mutual shared energy with me right now. Spirit, what's the White Dog Collective's um shared energy right now? Yeah, I think I'm trying to do kind of like a loose variation of all those. Because I mean originally I was when I started this, it's because I do understand a lot of people, don't have extra money. I mean so many people barely have money to um pay their bills. Um and those are a lot of times the people who really need help the most. So um, I try to take that into consideration, but that's why I do the donate. So, okay. All right, Spirit, what's the shared energy right now with my beautiful collective? Haha, I love it. Guys, here is our shared energy currently. King of Swords, creative, inspiring, charismatic, somebody who inspires others. The King of Wands, his life path and his job are always in alignment. The King of Wands always has to be in alignment with his passions, like his calling, always. And part of his calling and his passion is inspiring others. That's so beautiful. I mean, one of his greatest skills is his ability to inspire others around a shared goal or cause, which is so awesome. I love that this came out for us because we're all here to make the world a better place, create some good waves. So I really love seeing this. The King of Wands is so creative. Everything he touches just seems to just bloom. I mean, he's amazing at starting new projects. He's somebody who takes action, inspired action on his ideas. He's so passionate. He speaks with purpose, which is why when he does speak, people listen to him because he always speaks with purpose. Um, really great energy, so beautiful. I love it. So good. That's great collective energy. The King of Wands is like a great public speaker. He's really like a leader. He's charismatic, really beautiful. I love that. Okay. Okay, for anybody new, thank you so much for joining us today. I think we could start with an all signs. Um, unless anybody has does anybody have like a really pressing question that they'd like me to pull cards on? Um, you guys are um, exempt from donations because you show up here every week. You're right, Pam. You know what? I don't think I underestimated it. I think I was like acutely aware of it. I think I just got a little, I guess, too complacent. So, it's a comfort zone thing, and that's why we're here so we can all like get out of our comfort zones. That's how we really grow. So, um, sure, Marita, how was your birthday? Well, you know what they say, Marita. If you will it, it is no dream. So, and I'm not gonna take credit for that famous quote, but did you have any? What do you want to? What would you like to know, Marita? Thank you, Pam. Hmm. Let's get a card for advice for Marita. Marita, no overthinking. Remember, be present. Michael, great to see you back, my friend. So good to see you again. How's your Saturday going? Michael, we just pulled a card for the shared energy of all of us in the White Dog Collective. We got the King of Wands, somebody who's creative, passionate, charismatic, somebody who inspires others around causes. So, really good energy for all of us. All right, let's get a card from Marita. Marita, remember, we gotta. Tarot doesn't do anything unless we focus and we commit to what we want. Remember that. I love this. Spirit took the words right out of my mouth. Because you know I hate trying to predict the future. This card is about standing up for your convictions, defending what's important to you, like defending something that you're passionate about, fighting for it. Guys, if you're not facing any adversity for something that you feel truly called for, it's probably not meant for you. Those are the lessons. You know, Michelle and I were talking about that in our private reading. Fight for what you care about. That's your message. So will it ever happen? Absolutely. I know it's going to happen for you, but you have to know. And then you have to take the action and manifest it like the magician. It's not just about hoping, it's about knowing and believing that something's going to happen. And then taking the action, inspired action, to actually manifest it. And when you do both of those things, that's when great things happen for us in life. Always. Always. And just remember, it's a lot easier to manifest something when we really care about it. You know, it's a lot easier to be passionate and put everything we have into something if it means something to us. So find that for yourself. Pam, Michael's new. He's new to our White Dog Collective. He found us earlier this week. It's your self-limiting beliefs, Marita. And just remember, like the fear, the doubt, when it starts creeping in, you know what it is already. Recognize that it's not real. It's not true. But you know that already. You didn't need me to tell you that. I'm happy to remind you every day though. Okay. Should we do some general? Should we do a general signs? Anybody new? Thank you guys all so much for finding the channel. I'm Stefan. We do free phone readings. If anybody wants a phone reading on the show, just message me on Instagram. My handle's on the bottom of the screen, and I can call you right through the app. We do take chat questions. They're donation based. I don't predict the future, so just keep that in mind before you ask me a chat question. But I'd love to have anybody on who wants to come on for a free phone reading. So, all right, what sign should we start with? Michael, what sign? You're an Aquarius. I remember that. Let's start with air signs. Thank you, man. That means so much to me. You're one of my favorite Michaels. So, all right, let's start with Aquarius. Oh, let me try to timestamp. And guys, if my computer crashes, which does happen, as you guys know, I'll reboot and start a new stream. So, okay, 19. All right, so we're gonna do Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's use this deck. You too, Marita. You know, one thing that really helps me is, you know, trying to identify things that I'm grateful for, even when things are really rough. It really helps, you know, instead of like, you know, whether you have $100,000 in your bank account or you're down to your last 100, rather than being in the mindset of like, you know, lack and that you only have 100, try to really be genuinely grateful that you like for that last 100, and know that you're always going to have enough to eat. You have a place to sleep. That really helps. That's really, I think, when that's when the majority of our growth happens. It's not when things are going great, it's when things are not going good and how we handle it. It really teaches us a lot about ourselves in those moments. I know it taught me a lot about myself. It still is. So, guys, that's actually my middle name, Michael. Okay. All right. Aquarius, sun, moon, rising. Aquarius, sun, moon, rising. Whatever comes out. Michael, did we ever pull cards on your secret power? I don't remember. Or your hidden strengths? I feel like we should do that for you. All right, guys, let's take a little let's take a little side road here because I love doing them. They're so much more fun than general. Michael, I'm gonna pull cards for you on what the universe wants you to know are like your secret powers and hidden strengths. Um, I like doing those. I think I made that up. I haven't seen the reader do it, but yeah, the way that I like to look at it is like we're all kind of inherently born with things that we are really good at, like skills, strengths, and sometimes they just haven't really been fully tapped into, or like we experience its power in like fleeting moments, but using them and like kind of being aware and trying to operate like from your strengths all the time will kind of help you operate on your best timeline for like relationships, finances, career. So let's see what comes out, Michael. Michael from Texas. And I like doing it because I've never asked what someone's secret powers are, and the universe is like, none. And guys, thank you all so much. It was yesterday. That was like we got the most donations yesterday that I ever have. So I really, really appreciate it. It means so much to me. Of course, Pam. I know we pulled some cards for you. I think one of your secret powers is rooting out corrupt landlords. Okay. Spirit, what can we tell Michael about some of his hidden strengths and secret powers? Okay. Okay. All right. What can we tell Michael? Michael from Austin, Texas. Hmm. Unbelievable. Wow, Michael. I mean, for an air sign, you certainly have a lot, a lot of like emotional strength energy. That's for sure. Let me take a second here. Michael, like people feel like emotionally filled in your presence. Like you have a way of making like people in your life like really feel loved, um and like seen. It's really beautiful. um I feel like you have kids, and if I'm wrong, please let me know. But um I'm getting like a really amazing like fatherly energy from you. Like I really feel like you make people feel like hopeful, even in like kind of bad times. um I feel like you're very creative, and maybe not in like a tradition, like maybe not in like a conventional way. um okay, I know it doesn't hold value now, but I need to, you guys, this is where I need to work on myself. I need to trust the things that I'm feeling, because I almost said two kids, Michael. um and that the honest truth. And hey, I'm a single dad too, so um it's good to have someone else as part of the cool single dad club. um your kids are young, right? Like are they like under 10 years old? Anyway, sorry, I digress. I feel like you have like a very creative energy, and not in like in the conventional sense where like you're like a, like for instance a good, like good at drawing. You're creative in your work exploits. You definitely work with people. I feel like you are like, do you manage people? I feel like you have to do something. I don't know why I got this. If I'm wrong, please let me know so I can get better. Something in like digital, like media, advertising. I don't, did that resonate at all? You're very intuitive, like in a work context too. One thing that I think is really nice about you, and I really think it's like the universe really wants you to know that it's like it's a strength. It's not a weakness. Um, and I'm saying that to you specifically with that asterisk, as a single parent, um, who's probably been through it at some point or another. Um, your ability to kind of go into a relationship, like any new connection, and I'm saying it's almost like a nice, like I don't even mean as a negative, kind of like this, like young, like not like being naive, but like you go in, it's like unjaded when you feel something with someone. Um, like you just kind of go for it, like like throwing caution to the wind energy, which I fucking love. I love that. Um, you're very willing to give people a chance, which is really amazing. Um, what else am I getting here? Is any of this resonating? Um, you bring people peace. Like you got the 10 of Cups as your hidden strength, dude. I've never seen this card come out ever. It's a card of feeling complete emotional fulfillment and satisfaction, like in the context of other people. And for it to be your strength, like you make people feel whole, like by like your warm energy. Um, I think you could be like a little coarse at times with people, but I don't think you ever have like bad intentions. Um, I think it comes from like a place of like trying to be a teacher. Um, I think sometimes you do right by other people before you do right by yourself. Um, and I mean that's super. That's just good karma, my friend. Um, Listen, without knowing anything about the dynamic, I want you to know your kids are crazy about you, regardless of what your perception is. And they're gonna grow up happy for sure. Um, you got the Page of Cups too. You got two cup energy cards. Really beautiful. I definitely feel like you have like a romantic streak to you as well. Um, which the ladies definitely like. Let's get one more card. Did any of this resonate? What do you do for work? I don't know why I got that message about what you do for a job. More water energy. Damn. I feel like you quite literally have like risen from your own ashes in like an existential way, like multiple times. I think you try to keep reinventing yourself in like a super healthy way. Um, like you don't strike me as somebody who like when you meet people or like you run into people from high school and they're just more or less the same person. That is so not you. Um, it's so not you. You got the death card. This is like my favorite card, man. Scorpio energy. I'm a double Scorpio rising and moon. Um, I mean, I've gone through more deaths and rebirths to last two lifetimes. Um, and guys, I mean, I'm gonna kind of make like a cheeky joke about this. When this card shows up, it's not because you're transforming into like a shittier person. It's like positive growth and transformation through life experience. Really amazing energy. Dude, you sure are in touch with your emotions, whether you feel like you are or not. And I need to say that because you are an air sign. And again, the things I'm telling you, some of them you might be aware of are skills, or you might not necessarily perceive them as skills. And some of them you just need to know exist within you. And like it's energy that you shouldn't ever kind of like run away from or be afraid to put out. Specifically, like I mean, the cup suit is water energy. It represents like emotions, feelings. And I do know a couple air signs. I'm not putting you in a box per se. They are definitely very much in their head over their heart with a lot of things. Um, and like it this is going to put you this is going to lead you down like your proper timeline if you really step into this. I'm I'm trying to I'm trying to figure out what your emojis meant, but I'm kind of missing the mark. Pam, absolutely. Really awesome, man. I love this. That's really great. Such an interesting message. You definitely have a young soul, no matter how old you are. Um, but yeah, this is really beautiful. Dude, you should take a trip. You should take a trip to the water soon, like, to the beach. I feel like that would be good for you. Hmm. No, Pam. But the night is young, so. Yeah, Michael, I hope that resonated, my friend. Really great energy. And guys, I'm pretty new to tarot. Like a big learning. I mean, a lot of my white dog family already knows this about me. My brain like never shuts off. It's just like a hamster just running 24 hours a day. And something that really has like been part of my learning process as I kind of like um I guess like be more self-aware of my thoughts um is really like trusting and understanding like when I get message like when things pop in my head that they have meaning and to say them and to trust it. Um so um anytime I ask you guys something, any feedback to let me know if I'm on it or not is helpful to me getting better. Oh, I sure do. Truth be told, Michael, and this is off the record. I don't. I'm a little apprehensive to ever go back to Austin, Texas. When I was like 21 or 22, I'm 36, and you can relate to this. It's very flat there, and guys, the speed limit in certain stretches, it's like, I mean, what is it, Michael? It's like 90 miles an hour. Um, and when you're going 90, that feels a lot like 100, like 120 when it's just like a straight road. I think I got like 3 speeding tickets in like a 30-minute period of time. And I remember I'm not proud of this, but it's kind of funny. The third time I got pulled over and he asked for my registration, I opened my glove box. Like all the tickets were like they like flew out of my glove box. He's like, let me see those. But he's like, if you get pulled over again in this state, he's like, you're going to jail. So, um, anyway, you live and you learn. But I always need a friend in Texas. So, actually, the girl that I've been seeing, she used to live in Austin. She really liked it. I mean, I've been to Texas a couple times. I've um, never been to Austin. Hey, Tina, great to meet you. Sure. Where are you chatting with us from? Tina, and for anybody new, I do free phone readings on the show always. I do private readings off air. Um, if you'd like a free phone reading during any of the live streams, which are every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, just send me a message on my Instagram, the White Dog Tarot. It's on the bottom of the screen here. I can call you right through the Instagram app. Um, that's really my vision for the show. Just because no one else does it, and um, I think it's boring to try to do. I guess do what everybody else is doing on YouTube. So I really wanted to do something new. Chat questions, I will take. Chat questions are really donation based. Um, and I'm not a psychic, so I'm not gonna try to predict anything for you. But yeah, donation based. whatever, whatever you're comfortable donating, $1, $2, anywhere up. And there's a couple ways to donate. There's some links in the video description. So, um, so yeah, if you'd like a chat question, and you'd like to leave a small donation or whatever you're comfortable with, more than happy to. Um, and phone readings are not, of course, donation based too, but not required. So, Michael, how long have you been in Texas? You ever come out to the East Coast? And yeah, Tina, it's great to meet you. I'm Stefan, by the way, for anybody new. Okay. All right. Oh, cool. Okay. So while we're waiting, um, let's start on collective. We'll do air signs. And yeah, Tina, I'd love to have you on. Okay. Yeah, let's do Aquarius, whatever comes out. Yeah, and for anybody that would like a chat question, again, they're donation based. I'm not super strict about it. Um, and just let me know which app you donated through in the chat, and then we can pull some questions for you. So, all right. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay. Okay. Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Hmm. Ooh. Damn, Aquarius. Hold on, let me get one more. Who is who is the spirit? Even for yes, odd for no. Even for yes, odd for no. Is this someone else? Damn. Hold on, one more. Okay. Aquarius, somebody that you really felt. By the way, Michael, this is kind of hilarious. This card showed up again. And I'm using a different deck. Um, Aquarius, somebody that you thought you were gonna have like a family with, like a life with, like kind of, excuse my language, kind of fucked you over. And I'm underselling that for sure. Um, like openly dishonored you. That's the message I'm getting. Like just kind of left you high and dry. Um, I think this is somebody you were like extremely charitable with. Like, I would even go so far as to say that this was not balanced to begin with, like the dynamic of the relationship. Um, I need to get more. Mm, ugh, ugh. Did this person? I think this person thought that they were like gonna like reap some sort of rewards from like bailing on you. I mean, it doesn't have to be that extreme. I mean, this is like the scoundrel of the tarot deck, guys. Um, um, it's not always a bad card, but I mean, it is a card about like running away, ghosting, like hidden dishonor. Um, I feel like this person thought that by leaving you, they would somehow benefit. I don't know why I'm getting that message like very strongly. The strength and endurance that you've needed to kind of deal with this situation has been something else for sure. Um, who is this? Is this is this Aquarius or someone else? Aquarius, did they steal money from you? I feel like they did you wrong financially, kind of. Like it almost felt like theft a little bit. I think it's really making you feel trapped. I don't know. They didn't really leave you in a good place. I mean, this is feeling like restricted, powerless. You're really in your thoughts big time. Big time. I mean, there you are. Hmm. Sorry to give you guys like such a not pleasant message. This is the last card, too. The Five of Wands is a card of competition, like conflict, fighting. I mean, somebody might have left you for someone else. Um, can I get another card? All right. Why? Okay. Aquarius, if this is your story, this is a blessing in disguise. Um, this person, ah, I think what you're not realizing is this energy, if you are feeling like restricted, powerless, the universe wants you to know that this is really the energy you would have inevitably been stuck in had you stayed with this person. This person removing themselves from your life, what you don't realize is literally opening you up to like new levels of like freedom, excitement, um really great energy. I was getting a little worried here, and it was clarified by the sun. Really, I mean, really beautiful energy. I mean, the sun's like the happiest card in the deck. It's about clarity, optimism. You're gonna see things you're gonna see things for what they really are with real clarity very soon. I mean, this is really good energy. This is gonna pass. Can I get a card for advice? Just you gotta change. I mean, couldn't be more clear to what I was just saying. you got to change your perspective on what happened. Stop looking at it from one lens and look at it from a different lens, um, of like positive, um, not negative. Don't dwell on what this person did. Shift your perspective to, I mean, in some ways, I mean, they cleared themselves out of your life. I mean, that's kind of that's the blessing in itself. Really, really nice energy. This is such good energy. This couldn't be more clear. This is not projected like years out. This is near future. You have some really good times ahead. Really good times. And if this person did screw you over, they're definitely going to get karma. I mean, that can't be more clear. I mean, when you like, when you do something to like dishonor somebody that trusts you, it, the universe usually catches up with that person. So, okay, Aquarius, that was a strange reading. Okay. Tina, you're from Texas too? What was your question? Guys, general collective like readings, I get so bored doing them. They're so impersonal. Like sometimes they're fun, but I mean, everybody else does them. So keep the questions coming. And if anybody wants to come on for a free phone reading, just let me know. I got my Instagram up here. I can call you right through the app. So, okay. I think we're going to use this deck next. And yeah, thanks to anybody new who's tuning in. Please feel free to subscribe if you like. You're the perfect person, Michael. Hey. All right. All right. So I'm gonna move on to Libra next. If we don't get any incoming chat questions. But yeah, Tina, if you had a question, I'd be happy to pull some cards for you. So, or anybody else for that matter. Okay. All right. So in the meantime, we're going to do Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising placements. Let's do what's coming toward Libra. Thanks, Minnie. What's coming towards Libra in the near future, like very near future or present? Okay. Okay, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. Pam, we haven't seen Debbie in a while. Debbie actually, I don't think I told you this, Pam. She's so cute. She mailed me like a handwritten card with a donation in it all the way from Napa this week. She's so thoughtful. She gave me a really thoughtful, generous donation to the channel. It's actually the biggest donation we've ever gotten. So if you're watching out there, Debbie, thank you. We love you. Okay, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay. Looks like you got somebody coming towards you, Libra. Oh my gosh. Okay. Guys, I've never seen a reading. I mean, this is quite the peach of a hand, let me tell you. This is the strongest message of sex I've ever seen. Hey Rachel, how are you? This is hilarious. All right. This is good. I kind of wanted to see something like this after that last reading. So Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising placements. What's coming towards you in the present near future? Um, you're getting laid for sure, like for sure. We got the Emperor followed by the Ace of Wands, which is like the most phallic card in the deck. Um, and the Knight of Cups, which is another card of like, I mean, it's a card of like sensual pleasure. So, somebody in Emperor energy is taking like serious, inspired action to throw it down on you big time. Um, and it's going to make you very happy, very, very happy. Um, this is so funny. That's such a strong message. Guys, there's no other channeled message here. It's just that. Um, okay, let me stretch for any celibates out there. And props to you if you are. You have a new creative, passionate idea that's really going to um bring you a lot of sensual pleasure. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. That's going to be your wish fulfillment. This is a sex message. I'm sorry. It is. And it's a good one. This isn't a disappointing sexual encounter. Um, this emperor is taking very inspired action. So, man or woman, let's just leave it at that. You know, some things are perfect right as they are. Why ruin, such a perfect three-card spread? Libra. Oh shit, I forgot to timestamp that. Okay. That was hilarious. That was so funny. Hmm. Rachel, how are you this evening? Are you doing good? All right. All right, so we'll do Gemini. And any Libras out there, let me know if that resonated tomorrow. So, all right, Gemini. What deck? I think I'm going to use this deck. Okay, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. And yeah, if anybody would like to come on the show for a free reading, just message me on Instagram. I can call you right through the app. And if anybody would like a chat question, um, they are donation based. But if you're not able to donate, that's okay. I'd love to have you on and try to help if I can. So um, I know not all of us are always in a position to donate. So um, yeah. Okay. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Ooh, that was good for sure. Hey Zay, how are you? I know you're good. You don't even have to respond. So proud of you, by the way. Don't you feel so much better? Because that's the point. You feel weird? Hmm. For talking to him? Well, clearly you're not. So you know you're not a bad person. I know you're not. Just remember, it's probably there's probably something going on with him. Um, don't take it personally. Maybe this is like a maybe this is like a mini lesson from the universe trying to teach you to not have to play armchair psychologist this time. Oh, guys, just give me 1 second. I'm gonna go get my water bottle. I can't just be drinking coffee. Just give me 1 second, guys. Then we're gonna do Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay. Yeah. Hey, just listen. Don't let something like that ruin your day. You should really be proud of yourself. Okay. Don't let something like that get in your head. Okay. It has nothing to do with you. Your friend will eventually come around and talk. Like you don't need to be thinking about that. You should really be feeling good about yourselves. That's more important. Like think about the successes that you had. Okay. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. And yeah, for anybody new, thanks for joining us. I'm Stefan. If anybody wants a free phone reading, just message me on Instagram. And if anybody would like a chat question, they're donation based. Um, if you're not able to donate, that's okay. But yeah, I would love to help. So, okay, what's going on, Gemini? Hmm, that's interesting. Okay. Gemini, I'm getting an interesting message here. And again, flip the roles if need be, guys. But what it appears is you're hyper fixated on a Queen of Cups. Does not feel like you. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Um, Hyper fixated on this person. Which I can understand. The Queen of Cups is this is a really amazing energy. Queen of Cups is intuitive, um, like borderline creepy, like psychic abilities, super loving, um, just full of emotion, understands other people's feelings, like understands really complex feelings. Um, and I feel like you've just been sitting around and waiting on them to like see what they do. It's almost like you're not doing anything. I think this is somebody you separated with. It definitely took a toll on you. Again, I'm not trying to place blame. That's for you to know. But you're just like sitting around and kind of waiting, like and not taking action, waiting to see if they like come toward you. We need to get another card, but hmm. You like daydream and fantasize about this person, Gemini, and you're not doing anything. You're literally not doing anything. Like there's clearly the choice is to go towards them or reach out, um, or to keep doing nothing. And you're it seems like you're opting to do nothing. But when clearly what you need to do is just speak your heart. The reading starts with this person and it ends with you. This really feels like you. I mean, you need to speak up, speak your mind, speak your truth. So clear. What's the what's this Queen of Cups feelings for Gemini? What's this Queen of Cups? How did how does she feel about Gemini? How does the Queen, he or she, Queen of Cups, could be man or woman, feel about Gemini? Hmm. Can I get one more? They think of you fondly, Gemini. They see you as extremely equitable. Sorry if you guys couldn't see it. Six of Pentacles, clarified by King of Pentacles. They see you as super financially stable, um, grounded, intelligent, good with money, like pretty enterprising. Again, very generous, very generous. I mean, the King of Pentacles on his own is an extremely generous card, as is this. I mean, so I'm getting two confirmations on that. But guys, I'm not getting any cup energy from the Queen of Cups. It seems like she has respect for you. She thinks of you highly. I'm not getting like feelings like emotions or feelings of love. Which is interesting. There's no cups out here. There's one. This is the only card of cups. Um, what's the advice? Actually, we don't even need advice. What else do we want to know here? What's the potential outcome if Gemini goes towards this person? Mm, mm. This doesn't feel right. This is a card of like block change. I don't know if it's you or them. I think you two are both one of you or both of you are just too guarded. I don't know if you feel like you owe this person an explanation. I don't think this Queen of Cups did anything wrong to you. Gemini, if just this goes for everybody. I say this all the time. We can watch tarot all day. There's no substitute for just being open and honest with people. So if you feel like you need to say something, don't play games. And again, if it's reversed roles, take what applies, but stop. Like, I feel like you're trying to make this into a game, like a waiting game. Like, I know it's like a pride ego thing. Just move on. Move on, or go and speak your truth to this person. Because the potential outcome to me, I don't even like pulling potential outcomes. We have free will. Truthfully, I find it to be total bullshit. It all depends on what you do. If you speak your truth with like good intention from your heart, who knows what could happen? But if you don't do anything, you know exactly what's going to happen. Nothing. It goes for everybody with things. Hey, Deviani, long time no see. Definitely been a long time. How are you? It's really good to see you. Did you come to debrief me on what you've been up to? Okay. Good. I'm happy to hear that. Oh, I am rolling. Thank you. I'm doing quite well. Okay. All right, let's do water signs. Okay. Guys, I might take a stretch break a little earlier than I normally do at the 2 hour mark. Like I barely slept last night. I'm kind of just running on like endorphins and good vibes. So I might just need to take a little bit more frequent breaks so I don't burn out too quick. I'm glad to hear it. Have you been how's things at work going? Sure. Yeah. Absolutely. We're gonna do water signs. I'm happy to pull a card or two for you. Um, so chat questions, we're gonna try to keep donation based. Whatever you can contribute. There's a couple ways to donate. Um, hmm. Are you putting yourself out there like we talked about? Okay, good. That's all you can do. And keep your mindset positive, I'm guilty of this. I'm very impatient. I want instant results. When we pull cards in tarot for near future, guys, like in the scale of the universe, a month is nothing. Like 2,000 years is nothing. Be patient. Like near future doesn't always mean tomorrow. Sometimes it can, but to me, near future could be a week, it could be 2 months, it could be 3 months. Um, I don't always think that it means like 2 years, but where'd that message go, guys? I love the passion of all caps with that message. I really felt the urgency. And not to sound like a broken record, Deviani, sometimes something's not coming in for us or it's delayed because there might be something that we still need to heal or work on within ourselves before somebody can come in. You know, I know we've talked about that. Um, and I really wouldn't say that to anybody if I didn't truly believe it myself. Janavi, nice to meet you. And again, I definitely appreciate the all caps. It's definitely the hype that I needed. I'm in New York. My name's Stefan. What about you? Okay. Let's do Cancer, and then um, I'm going to take a quick 5 minute break, and then we'll come back. We'll keep going. Great to have you. Yeah, for anybody new, thanks so much for joining us. If anybody would like a chat question, um, I'd love to help. It is donation based, but um, it's at your discretion, of course. So, okay, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. Let me timestamp. Okay. All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. No, we didn't do Earth signs, Zay. I just did air signs, so okay. You did? Ooh. Minnie, can you pull an oracle card for me? Let me send you my energy. I'd love for you to pull an oracle card for me. Okay, Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. What's coming towards you now, presently to recent or to near future? Rachel, take a look at that message you sent me when I go to let my dogs out in a second. Okay, that's good. Oof. These guys, I mean this with love. I love you, air signs. You guys are causing some trouble right now in the energy collective, you air signs. You guys are just stirring up trouble for everybody. All right. Cancer, you're sitting in boss energy for sure. If you don't feel like you are, I can promise you it's coming. I feel it deeply. I'm definitely connecting to this read strong. For any Cancer placements. Um, you have abundance coming towards you if you haven't experienced it already, like material permanence. And here's this fucking air sign, like rushing in. I actually suspect that if you get some good news, like even public news, I don't know, like a promotion, this person's gonna rush in so timely. It's gonna feel like it's almost going to it's almost going to like be the proverbial nail in their own coffin. Like it's gonna feel too timely. Like they're showing up right when like your success comes in, and they really want. And again, more air energy. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This is Gemini energy. They're coming in to offer you a partnership. Like they're really coming in, like kind of irreverently, guys. Like this person's gonna be charging in. Mm, okay. More more air energy. This person does see you as their wish fulfillment. Um, I mean, they see you as like their hope. This person sees you as a star too, Cancer. And you actually might be in the limelight. Like you actually might, whether or not that's how this person sees you, that's like a just a general message. Like you have like star energy and new opportunities too coming towards you. Let's get one more. There you are. I love that. For anybody new, I always think it's such a good omen when you show up in your own spread. That means you're kind of in perfect alignment. Cancer, good things are, you know what? Good things are coming towards you. I'm not getting any like residual messages from this Knight of Swords. I think you're just going to kind of dismiss it. You have like new opportunities coming. Whatever you've been working on, you are being recognized big time. Things are really going to start moving quick for you too. Like really fast. Hmm. Cancer, people might see you as like a spiritual leader. Yeah. I feel like you're taking, I don't know, maybe you read tarot or you do something spiritual. People really look to you as like a spiritual leader. I can't stop pulling good cards, Cancer. Ace of Cups, like something brand new. Um, Ace of Cups is also really strong, deep intuition. New love, new love from a water sign potentially too. A Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is great energy, Cancer. This really is good energy. I mean, it's so clear. It's like this really like beautiful kind of like story. Cancer, people are like seeing you. I keep getting that message. Like this is like again being seen. God, this is really, do I even want to get another one? Yeah. Why? What is that about? Why? What is that about though? I don't understand. Guys, this is so weird. I have to go back and rewatch the Cancer reading that we last did yesterday. I'm almost positive like the same cards came out for you, which is weirdly unsurprising, but equally jarring. Um, if you're feeling, why, I just don't understand why this card's coming out. Something huge is happening. Something huge is about to happen. Like, like cataclysmic. Oh my gosh. Okay. So aside from this whole like side quest about you kind of like being in the spotlight and really having a lot of victory, like a lot of victory. Um, it's funny, the Hierophant came out after that, and after that was the Ace of Cups. There's definitely like a duality here with like the messages. One, this is like you're being looked at as like a spiritual teacher, like a guide for others. It's also a card of like it could be a card of marriage. Um, and it showed, and the Ace of Cups showed up after that. Um, it could very well be both. Like I really am not picking up that it's one or the other, funny enough. So you have somebody new coming in. This is very interesting energy. Um, Eight of Swords clarified by the Four of Swords. That's it also kind of feels like another type of duality. There might, you know what? There might be moments with like whoever this new person is, where for a split second you go back into like old, like toxic ways of thinking. Um, like I don't know, somehow feeling restricted. Whoever this new person is, this person's gonna blow your fucking mind. Excuse my language. This is your soulmate. And I try not to like liberally throw that term around. That's like a message I'm getting. That's wow. Cancer, if you've been used to like really toxic relationships, I think that's what the tower moment is. Like it's the fact that you're not that this person is not toxic and this is like exactly who you've been looking for. This is a beautiful card. Um Cancer, this person has water placements for sure. Maybe a Gemini placement too. That's coming through really strong as well. And just be on be on guard about this air sign, like rushing in to say nothing, to offer you kind of like a fake um balanced relationship. I think they're gonna try to pretend that they can offer you something that feels balanced. They can't. And how do I know that? Because you know that they never have before. So this person's not going to feel healed to you. The Knight of Swords is not like a healed energy coming towards you. Um, that's beautiful, Minnie. Thank you. I needed to hear that. Thank you. That was really sweet of you to pull that for me. I love that. Any Cancer placements, let me know if this feels like it starts to resonate in any way. For anybody new, I'm actually a Cancer sun sign. I always try to like detach a little bit, like disassociate when I'm pulling. It's hard to not pick up messages um that resonate for me. I mean, I always set my intention on the collective, which I am part of. So so intense. This is like going to be such an exciting summer for you, Cancer placements. Huge changes, new love, money. Things are going to be going really well for you. And everybody who knows me knows that I'm not the guy to promise everybody they're going to win $1 million or get windfalls. Um, but I mean, this is a card of you doing well. It's not a card. This is not an energy of lack. It's an energy of being like seen. It, it's really nice. Um, Great reading. Really good reading. Really good reading. Okay. Guys, we're gonna take 5. I need to go stretch. Um, and take a quick screen break. Um, and then we'll be back. We'll keep doing readings. If anybody would like a phone reading, just message me on Instagram. And we'll do some free chat questions. Claim it, girl. Um, Zay, I know. Listen, I know all about like going through recent frustrations with people that like you feel close to as friends. So I know you're going through. MT, great to meet you. We're pretty close. I'm up in Hudson, New York. I'm like an hour, like 2 hours outside of New York City. Great to meet you. I'm Stefan. Thanks for joining us. Um, and MT and everybody else who just joined us. I'm just gonna take a 5 minute break to go stretch, let my dogs out. We'll be back. We'll keep doing general readings, and we'll be doing free chat questions and free phone readings. So hang tight, and I'll see you guys in a few. I'm just gonna write in the chat. Um, hey Joanna, thank you. How are you? Okay. Okay, guys. I'll see everybody in a few. Okay. Okay, and we're back. We are back. All right. Medea. I definitely didn't say that right. Medea? Did I say that right? Nice to meet you. Ask away. And thanks for joining us. Where are you chatting with us from? Oh, guys, sorry if I'm a little stuffy. I feel like I'm getting some allergies um from all the pollen. Ty, great to meet you. Where in New York City do you live? Alu, good to see you. I think you've been here before. All right. Yeah, thanks, everybody who's new here for tuning in. Um, it's still a mystery to me how anybody finds my channel. So, yeah, if anybody would like to ask a chat question, I'd love to help. Everything's donation based. If anybody wants to donate to the channel, there's a few ways to do so. There's some links in the video description. Everything on my show is always free. My phone readings, my chat questions, everything's always donation based. So, and yeah, it's great to have everybody here. Okay. We did Cancer. I guess technically we're still doing water signs. No, it's not, Zay. It's not. Something tells me that that's a mind we don't want to peer into right now. Don't let them like affect your peace because you earned it today. Like what you did was like really that was like a huge moment for you. I want you to like acknowledge that and like feel good about that with yourself. And don't let some stupid shit take, don't let stupid drama take that away from you. Actually, I think I want to use this other deck. All right, so I think we'll do Pisces next, unless we get a chat question. And yeah, if anybody wants a free phone reading, just message me on Instagram, and I can call you right through the app. Okay. Okay. So Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and then we'll do fire signs next, Ty. Actually, you know what? Because I like doing secret powers and hidden strengths more. Ty, you know what? You know what we're gonna do right now? I'm gonna pull some cards. Let's find out what your secret powers and hidden strengths are that you don't know about. Okay. And then we'll do Pisces. Okay. All right. Spirit, what can we tell Yeah. Yeah, I live like right on the Hudson River. It's really nice here. Very green. Truthfully, I don't do great in New York City anymore. There's it's a dangerous place for an empath. So, too much energy. Absolutely, Madiha. I can't promise that I can answer it. I think some questions are not chat questions, but ask away. Oh, thank you, Ty. That's really nice of you. You've I take it you've watched. Sorry, I just totally lost train of thought with Madiha's question. Um, Madiha, you know what? This might not be a hot take, and don't take this the wrong way. You know what's infinitely more effective than me pulling cards to see if you're pregnant? A pregnancy test. Yeah, Ty, I take it you've watched some of the content, and if so, thank you. Fendrila, great to meet you. I'm Stefan. Thanks for finding the channel. I'd love to, yeah. I'd love to pull a card for you. We're gonna pull a card for Ty. Go ahead, Ty. Yeah, ask away. And guys, my readings on my show will always be free and are free. We do free phone readings. Everything's donation based. I get that not everybody's in a position to donate, but it does mean a lot. So whether you can donate $1 or anything you're comfortable with, um, it really helps the channel. Um, it's really what keeps the show going. So, Ty, what's your question? Madiha, I love you. Please don't take that the wrong way, but listen, tarot is great for certain things. Stay grounded in reality. All right? Why, please don't take this the wrong way. Why the heck would you ask a tarot reader to pull cards on that? Like, what if I said yes? You're just not going to you're going to just trust a stranger? It would be so unethical for me to pull cards on that. Do you not feel like you're in a position where we have access to a pregnancy test? This might be a little bit out of my wheelhouse, but I'm sure there's quite a few women in this chat that might be able to help you out a little bit more to determine whether or not you're pregnant or if you should take a pregnancy test. Hey, Mary. Yeah. Very fortuitous moment that you're walking in on, as it always is. But happy you're here. Ty, what's your question? Yeah, please ask away. Or Thendrila, if you have a question too. Yeah, guys, ask away. I always have way more fun doing this than general collective um, spreads, which are boring. That's what everybody else does. Oh, I mean, I do have very strong swimmers, Mary, so that might not be too far off. Sorry, guys, that was kind of inappropriate. Okay, let's see. I'll let you know what I find, Thendrila. Yeah, it's great to have you here, by the way. Um, where are you chatting with us from? Any information you can give me, like just a little bit to kind of energetically attach to, will help me get clearer messages. You don't have to call me sir, but I appreciate the formality. Truthfully, it makes me feel kind of uncomfortable when people call me sir. Like, I don't know, that might not be the right energy I'm trying to put out. Okay. Well, let's you know what? I'll pull a card to see what how he feels about you. And then we'll do tie. Um, but truthfully, any person who does that to you doesn't most likely deserve you. And I know it doesn't make it hurt less, but um, something I always like to say to everybody and something to reflect on about what we deserve. Would you ever do that to somebody? And if the answer is no, then that's probably not somebody that deserves your love or your time. But let's see what his feelings are. Where are you chatting with us from? All right. Ty, hold that thought. We're gonna pull one or two quick cards for Thendrila, and then we'll try to dig in there. Okay. And I'm sorry I did that to you. Nobody deserves to be ghosted. It feels fucking terrible. Excuse my language. Um, and truthfully, it's really spineless. Um, you know what? I'm gonna use another deck. All right. Spirit, how does the how does then the person in Thendrila's energy feel about her? Okay, Ty. Mary, you're so funny. You always say the funniest stuff. All right. Thendrila. Person in Thendrila's energy, Thendrila from India. How does this person what are their feelings toward Thendrila? What are their intentions? Mm, why? Why? Mm, what are they working on? Okay. Thendrila, this is the message I'm getting. Um, and again, I don't know the context. And just remember, everybody, how somebody, like, we're trying to see someone's, like, deepest feelings on the inside, which is a dangerous game sometimes. It doesn't always translate, like, in real life. Just because somebody is thinking something good about you, it doesn't mean they're a good person, okay? So we have to be careful about what we're trying to, like, deduce from information that we're getting. Um, like, Thendrila, he thinks about you fondly, He thinks about you fondly. What are his intentions? It feels like his intentions are really just to kind of wait and see what happens. I asked, it seems like he's working on himself. I don't see like I definitely don't see another person. It really feels like he's spending some time alone. It actually feels pretty productive, believe it or not. Now, all of that being said, does any of that like justify or like outweigh the fact that he like ghosted you? Absolutely not. That's super immature. Um, and that's a huge red flag. A huge red flag about the kind of person he is. Um, However, he might be going through some things that you don't know about. And if that's the case, give him the opportunity to reach out. Don't reach out to him. And if he does reach out to you, I know it's going to be tough because it seems like you have feelings for him, and we can't just, there's no magic pill that we can take to stop having feelings for someone, whether it's good or bad. If he reaches out to you, please take this advice because I've been there. He better say something worthwhile to you, to justify why he did it, or an explanation of something he's going through. If he doesn't, tell this kid to kick rocks, okay? But he does think of you fondly. I get a lot of energy of him kind of waiting around, working on himself, like going within. This is like his intentions. I mean, it seems like it could be directed at you to see where things go, but just take that for whatever it's worth. Yeah, guys, it's always can be a dangerous game trying to look into people's feelings, because we know this. People are confusing. As people are so confusing. I mean, we don't even need to pull cards where we feel like people's actions and words don't match. I mean, so it of course can be helpful at times, but there's always like a fine line. So I hope that was helpful, and thank you so much for being here. You're so welcome. So let him prove it to you, all right? Like if he just wants, listen, you can't give people permission to just come in and out of your life, because that's telling them that that's how you see yourself, like somebody who doesn't need to be like respected. So you need to make it clear that that's not okay, and he needs to justify and explain to you why he did that, and then you can decide whether or not like what he's telling you has value or is up to like your standards of how you want to be treated. Because if he doesn't come in and explain himself and you don't make him, I can promise you he's going to do it again, and it's going to hurt even more the longer you stay with him, and he's going to feel like he has the power to do that to you. So all right, Ty, you feel like you're in love with your boss and you love your job. Okay, that's tough. Ty, do you mind if I ask what you do? Because that's going to be really important for me to know as far as the advice I want to give you. I mean, I already have a pretty clear idea of what the right thing to do is. But Christy, we last did Cancer, but we're doing chat questions. What's up, Mateo? How are you? Okay. Yeah, take care of yourself, please. And sorry if I missed anybody's chat questions. Wait, am I saying your name wrong? Is your name Tia or Ty? I'm sorry if I missed that. You know what? Um, Sorry if I said your name wrong. I'm just gonna call you Tia, but please correct me. Tia, this isn't a chat question. I love you. I want to help you. This feels like a phone reading. This feels way too nuanced to try to give you like sound advice through chat. That it feel honestly, it would feel irresponsible. Um, there's a lot of layers here. Okay. Like if you just want me to like again, I don't even need to pull cards to tell you just general like advice to protect yourself. I wouldn't if you like the job because at the end of the day, you have a lot more to lose than he does. And it creates like a whole weird dynamic that you might not. It's listen. It's once you walk through that door, you can't ever fucking close it. Um, I'm happy to pull cards, but I feel like we might need to do a phone reading, and if you're not comfortable talking about it, we could do a private reading. But that's like just a little too heavy, and don't take that the wrong way. And frankly, there's no reader who should ever pull cards on that and tell you what to do just based on that one question. Okay, that's a fucking red flag, and it shows a lack of thoughtfulness or concern for your well-being. So thank you, Joanna. Let's see if we got any messages on for callers. Okay. So right off the bat, and again, Tia, listen, I some things we need to pull tarot on. I can just tell you right now, there's some things that we just general advice. I can almost guarantee that that's like a like that's almost I'm almost positive that's not allowed at your company. Um, it just creates a whole web of weird like a weird dynamic. It's also like a just like a it's also like a lawsuit waiting to happen for the company. Um, and frankly, I wouldn't if you like the job. It's not worth it. I mean, if there's a world where he's willing to disclose the relationship and it's not against company policy, by all means. But any boss at the end of the day who has a good job in New York City, if you're an executive assistant, this guy's not going to string himself up on the cross if it comes to him losing his job. So just please be careful. Um, please. Like again, it doesn't make me feel good, but executive assistants are much more expendable than it sounds like whatever corporate industry you're in. I mean, I was part of that world for a long time. I mean, there's the layers of harassment lawsuits and like conflicts of interest with like quid pro quo sleep like it's I just feel like you have a lot more to lose, especially if you like the job. So oh hey Crystal. And Ty, funny enough, Crystal just caught in the chat. She was in a similar situation that she was asking about. I'm happy to pull cards, but like again, um I'm not going to give you bad advice here. Like I'd rather say that. Like again, I want to like protect you um from losing a job. So if you can share anything else with me, um like you know already, is it against company policy to have a relationship? I'm sure there's a handbook if there's an executive title next to your job description. At the end of the day, you have a lot more to lose than him. That's what I'm worried about. And I'd be worried he's just, hey, Faith. Let me pull a card for you, Ty. You guys with the chat questions. Faith. How the heck am I supposed to know what I'm not a psychic, what they drugged him with and why? That is not a chat question. That's a question, that's like a police question. All right, Ty. What are his Ty's boss's feelings toward her, excuse me. We're getting some very interesting chat questions today. Guys, I started this show like with the intent to try to help people in a sincere way. Okay, I want to first say that to anybody new. That's why I do phone readings on this show for free. I love doing chat questions, but there's some chat questions that I will not answer just out of my own moral code. And I would be extremely hesitant to try to reach out and get a very specific answer, or to look for a specific answer to a question like that, Faith, from a reader. Okay. And please don't take that the wrong way. I mean, that seems like that's super heavy. And I really do want to help you, but I'm certainly not going to lie to you, and try to one, make you feel paranoid or fearful for no reason, because that's not helpful. And frankly, that's not really how I view as what tarot is for. Um, hmm. What are his feelings? Hmm. Um, Ty, again, please don't do anything rash with this. And again, I don't want to give you information that's not going to be helpful. Hmm. He's thinking of, I mean, I do think he thinks about you. I actually think that this guy seems kind of pretty smart, actually, Ty. I think he finds you very attractive. But well, actually, I don't think. I know he finds you very attractive, very attractive. Um, but it's not lost on him that there's an ethical dilemma. That's what the King of Swords is all about. Like what's ethical, what's just. Um, this guy doesn't strike me as someone who's gonna um, cross that line. He does find you attractive, which is probably not a hot take. Guys, we're not, I mean, unless you're a total zombie, you know, if you're feeling a connection with somebody, you know if it's there or not. If you like are feeling somebody, you know if somebody like if there's something there or not. Unless you're just totally just detached from reality. I'm sure he has his feelings for you. But again, do I think that's a good idea with I don't. I really don't. Again, there's probably a lot more to that for you. That's something that maybe you need to think about. And like one, is that like a breach of like the rules at work? Because if it is, that's a non-starter, especially if you value your job. Okay, that's the first place I would start and go from there. Thank you, Joanna. Yeah, if anybody would like to donate, everything's donation based. I know there's probably not a ton of tarot channels that do free readings, so you know, if you like what we do here, it really does mean a lot to me. You know, all of your donations really make this show possible. And there's links in the video description. Thank you, Joanna. Let's pull a card on your secret power. Listen, I just really don't want something bad to happen to you. And I don't know this guy at all. People are shitty. And I mean, I like to try to think that we all are inherently good. And sometimes we just need to be like shown the right way. Like some of us who are lost, because I certainly was. But I don't, at the end of the day, think about what's most important to you. And the worst thing that could happen. And again, you know if it's not okay, like if it's against the company policy to date somebody, especially a boss. I imagine it's not, because they could be like they could get sued. Like if you guys had like a workplace affair. Um, so he does find you attractive though. But I think this guy does have a little like this guy seems like he does have a moral compass, which makes me feel a little bit better. All right, Ty. Let's see what your secret powers are. Hidden strength. Absolutely, Joanna. You know I will. I'll be here in 30 minutes. It's only 8:15. Thank you, Crystal. Yeah, we can pull a card for you in a few. All right. Spirit, what are Ty's secret strengths and superpowers? Hmm. Oh my goodness. That's so funny. All right. Ty, I'm getting a very specific message, and I'm really going to try to say it in a way that doesn't come off bad, because this is a very clear message about what your hidden strengths and superpowers are. Um, and it's kind of adorable. and funny, and something I've never seen before. Um, One, you are extremely creative and passionate, um, when you channel it properly. When it's something that you truly, truly care about, whatever it is, you take such swift action that always like manifests really good results and it gets seen by others. Um, like you carry like a creative force to you, like an undeniable creative force. You're very confident. I'm getting the I just got a message, like kind of like a specific message. You need to be, you need to have more courage and confidence in yourself when you have an idea or like when you feel like called to do something. Um, like something creative, something, it's something like it's an like action oriented, like something like a purpose, like something that feels like, honestly, I think it's something work related, truthfully. Um, okay, I can relate to this. You also have like a lot of sexual energy, which I think is hilarious. Welcome to the club. Um, you have a lot of sexual energy, and one thing that I have to tell you that's coming through is if you keep it and you're, and again, I'm not trying to say that you are or you aren't this. I can certainly tell you that I misused mine for a very long time. If you are like, I guess, more selective with who you give it to, it actually like will alchemize into like really potent like creative energy for you. Which is something that it, which was a new thing that I recently um discovered to be true about myself. Um, like your unused energy. I know this is like a funny message, but I mean, such strong sexual energy, Ty. Like it's it's actually kind of badass. It really will manifest into like creative passion if like when you keep it for yourself. Which is actually kind of interesting. Like I guess on the coattails of the question you came in on. Um, you're also somebody who can like, something that's like a real strength of yours is your ability to find emotional fulfillment within yourself and not needing it from others, which is actually very interesting in the context of like um all like the sexual energy you embody. And I do have to tell you, so not coincidental, I didn't even show you this. I showed you what your boss's energy. I didn't even show you what your energy was, which totally makes sense. You came in as the Queen of Wands, which is really funny. I mean, she's the card of beauty, sexual energy, um, like creative energy, like being magnetic, being attractive. Um, Make sure you're channeling all that energy properly and being like careful about who you give it to. Guys, when we give it to the wrong people, I can tell you, like, when I was, sorry, I'm just trying to be careful how I speak. You guys know I'm always, like, I'm here to be equally vulnerable and open about my past. I know I might lose me some subscribers occasionally, but it's the least I can do, if people are being vulnerable and calling into the show. When I was like, I guess not thoughtful about like who I was sleeping with, and I was, I guess, being like a little bit out of control. I always found that like it would drain me. You know, I think that with like a lot of casual sexual encounters, you know, there's people who kind of gain energy from it, and there's people who have energy to give and lose it. I don't know if anybody can relate to that, like just kind of feeling like drained. Um, and it really takes away from like your creative energy. When especially when you're giving it to like people who don't deserve it. You know, when you're in like I think when you're in like a real genuine connection with someone, it doesn't feel like you're giving and taking. It feels like a balance. Um, so you, I mean, you if you have potent sexual energy, no doubt you recharge other people's batteries, um, and it probably drains yours. So, um, you have so much creative energy, Ty. So much. Your boss better watch out. You're gonna steal this guy's fucking job soon. Really nice. And then, I mean, it makes me feel so good to see that you know how to fill up your own cup and you don't need to get like emotional fulfillment from other people. That's like a really healthy, um, like way to go about life. It's really how you bring in somebody good for yourself. So, um, yeah. Look at that. Everybody knows I don't believe in coincidences. That is, I mean, that's so funny. That's literally what I was just saying. Like keeping it for yourself and not giving it out, it literally will alchemize into creative energy. I love that. And good for you, by the way. I'm very proud of you. Um, I'm a little bit late to the party, but I got there finally. So I figured it out eventually. But anyway, I hope that was helpful. Just leave it be with the boss. I really would. Unless there's an extenuating circumstance that you know what is and what isn't, that makes you feel like it's okay for you to go there with him, then we can relitigate this together. But and I'm gonna this is a soft jab because I love you. I don't feel bad for you. You're in New York City. There's 4 million people. All right, find somebody else. I'm sure there's a lot of very successful gentlemen that you don't work with who will treat you well, um, and won't get you fired. So, all right, that's my advice. Yeah, for anybody who's never been to New York City and who's used dating apps, it's kind of it's like nothing you've ever seen. To open up a dating app, and when you have like 4 million people in 2 square miles, um, it's a blessing and a curse. Um, so keep saving it for the right person. You'll know if somebody is right for you. You will. Do you have, what's your sign, by the way? You have to have fire placements somewhere in your chart. You have to. You have to. Okay. Guys, sorry if I miss any of the comments in chat. And yeah, Ty, it's great to meet you. Thank you so much for finding the channel. Means a lot to have you. For anybody new, we do a live show every Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They're always different. Um, and yeah, if you'd like to donate, Ty, um, there's a couple ways to do so. I have Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. There's links right in the video description. Guys, it really means a lot. It's really what keeps the show going. For anybody who doesn't know me, I quit my suit and tie job that I mean the industry I was in for a really long time to do this for free because I felt like I was called to do this to try to help people. really just go through and like find healthy ways to like navigate a lot of the shit that I had to go through on my own. So um Crystal, do you really want me to pull cards on this guy again? We didn't. It's been 2 days. I love you. That kind of feels overkill. I mean, I will, but why? Remember what I said about being present and detaching from the outcome? Yeah, guys, my links to donate are in the title, the video description, like the title of the video. If you click more, and also my email is there. If anybody would like a private reading off air or just wants to connect to say hi, I love hearing from everybody. Okay, before I do, Crystal, why though? Why? What has changed so much? And I'm giving you tough love because again, I'm not. There's a fine line between helpful and not helpful. And guys, again, I need to I have to say this to everybody, and it's why I'm like I feel very strongly about being very careful and discerning about constantly trying to dig into like someone's feelings, okay? Like feelings are so complex and dynamic. Like people's feelings change every moment, and it doesn't mean that it can be not productive, okay? When you're like where you're trying to find out about people day in and day out, like you know, there's like a threshold. Um I hope that makes sense to everybody. Crystal, I know it's still there. Okay, I know it is. We pulled cards a day and a half ago. Unless you totally disregarded all my advice and like said something really out of pocket or like something crazy happened, again, go with the flow. Go with the flow. Trust in it. Trust in yourself. I mean, why are you questioning this guy all of the sudden? That guy's those cards were so clear. He like wants to get married in the future. That guy was solid. Very strong feelings for you. I will pull a card for you because I love you. Just relax, enjoy it, okay? Listen, guys, I say this all the time. Your dream person, the best relationship ever, can still not work out if we're so in our own head. Like, does he like me? Does he not like me? Like, that's like your ego and your insecurities, like trying to take control, okay? There's no relationship that can do well if you are holding on to insecurities. I'll pull one card for you. Hate chasing peace. Um, After this, guys, I'm gonna continue doing the general reading. If anybody does want a chat question or a phone reading, happy to do it. I will prioritize chat questions to anyone who donates. And again, it whatever you're comfortable with, it can be $2, it could be $3, it could be anything you're comfortable with. And I will absolutely prioritize them. If you do donate, just let me know in the chat box, which app you donated to. There's links in the video description. I am going to keep doing some general collective readings. So and guys, chat questions I always try to keep short. So that's what they're there for. Let's pull a card for advice for Crystal, what she needs to know. Spirit, what do we need to tell Crystal about how to proceed for May? So always good to see that I'm channeling the right messages to people. You know what the advice is, Crystal, for May? It's not going to be a surprise to you. Just go with the flow, girl. Go with the flow. Be flexible. Have fun. Okay? This is a happy card. You have to just go with the flow. Stop focusing on, like, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to even finish that sentence. It's exactly what I was just saying. Enjoy your life. You know, this card is about really just like having a good time. It's about fun. Okay? And the universe gets mad at us when it gives us messages and we act like we don't see them and don't do anything about it, okay? Be present. When you're happy, you're having a good time, you're not in your own head, you're not anxious, you're not overthinking. That's when, like, we're our most attractive selves, guys. Okay? Like when we're being our authentic true selves. Like void of all the self-limiting beliefs and like our insecurities that frankly are put there through bad relationships and trauma. So just trust yourself. Stop being so hyper focused on having a relationship, because again, the universe will not bring it to you till you learn the lesson of being happy with yourself. Like, you know, whether it works out or not, that's what's important. That guy likes you, okay? Trust that. Have fun with it. Stop overthinking about it, okay? And if you feel like, I don't know, it's not going super quick, because I mean, he did show up in the Knight of Wands. Ask him on a date. You know, like you know how he feels. I was just saying, unless like we're living under a rock, we always know if there's something there with someone. So thank you. Mina, you can be my timer. All right. Let's see who reached out in the Instagram. Okay. All right, let's do Pisces. And thanks everybody who's tuning in. Please feel free to subscribe if you're new to the channel. And your donations mean a lot. So, okay. All right, Pisces. Sun, moon, rising. That's what I'm here. Hey, we hold each other accountable. All right? And people who don't, that care about you, don't care about you. Okay? I know it's tough. Okay? I know that sometimes time goes by slow. I get it. I get it. I get it. I know. I know. I'm proud of you. All right? You're doing it, okay? You're doing it. It is going. It's still happening. Let it happen. Go with the flow. Two of Pentacles. Okay. I'm sorry if I missed anybody's questions. Chasing Peace, are you still with us? All right, Minnie. Pisces it is. What time is it? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Wow, did we ever get some very interesting chat questions today from fleeting faces who came and went. Yeah, and if anybody would ever like a private reading off air, they're $45. And there's not really a time limit on it. Usually they go like an hour or two. And feel free to email me, or message me on Instagram, if you're interested in doing that. Why the gym? Why don't you go for a walk with them? Why don't you meet them like out? Go for a walk with them. Don't meet them at the gym. What are you guys gonna run on the same treadmill together? Do something like more personal where you can actually get to know them. Crystal, I'll kill you if you ask this guy to go to the fucking gym. Excuse my language. Don't ask him to meet you at the gym. Please. Are there any nice like parks or anything by you? Crystal, I'll meet you at the gym. Okay? Don't ask this guy to meet you at the gym, okay? Especially if it's the first time you're hanging out. Hey Amanda. Great to meet you. I'm Stefan. I think you're new here. Okay. And yeah, I'd be happy to do a reading for you. We're just doing Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Um, if you'd like a free phone reading, just message me on Instagram. And I can call you right through the app. I'd love to have you on. If you want to, if there's a chat questions are more donation based. And there's a couple links in my video description. So yeah, just let me know if you'd like a chat question and how you donated. So cool, me too. I'm a Cancer. I'm actually a triple water sign. Okay, Pisces, sun, moon, rising. I just looked down and like three of my buttons were undone. This live stream is like energetically unbuttoning my shirt. Okay. What's going on in the present for Pisces to very near future? Yeah, just message me on Instagram, Amanda, and I can call you right through the app. Hmm. Okay. Pisces, you've been working your butt off. You've been working your butt off. Um, it's you're so close to having it pay off. You're so close. Ace of Pentacles coming out after that. Not only is the like to me, Ace of Pentacles isn't just something new tied to money or material like wealth. It's something that projects to be stable. Like it's not like windfall money, like a quick, bonus. It's something that has like stability, like financial stability attached to it, which is really nice. Um, it holds even more significant meaning to me showing up after the 10. I mean, this means you've done the work. You've done all the action, you put all the passion into something. Um, and you're at the end. 10 is a number of finality, like endings and new beginnings, a new cycle. I mean, to have an ace come out after a 10, I mean, I don't need to explain that to you guys. That's huge. Um, okay. That's right, Rachel. I haven't done Leo yet, Crystal. We just did um air signs and we're on water signs. Yesterday I did fire signs though, they're time stamped. Oh, Minnie, I love that you're doing oracles for me for each sign. Love it. Hmm. What is okay? Can I get what do these two cards mean, Spirit? Pisces, you've like been kind of like in lone wolf energy, like in kind of like a badass way though. So much inner strength showing up for you, endurance. And I'm not even speaking about this card anymore. The strength card came out after the Ace of Pentacles. Um, you've been really, I mean, again, this card, it came out when we were just pulling for Crystal. You've been really flexible. Like you've been going with the flow, like really beautiful, like in a really beautiful way. Also, guys, super significant. Um, so the strength card came out. Do you guys see the infinity symbol? The next card out, Two of Pentacles, another infinity symbol. And I apologize. I definitely need to brush up a little bit more. Hey, you know what? Let me look it up. I want to find out what the synchronicities for double infinity symbols are. Hmm. Very interesting. Guys, the synchronicities and signs of seeing a double infinity symbol is real mastery and control. Like being able to harness and I'll quote, harness an infinite potential through inner discipline. I mean, damn. I mean, that's really speaking to this energy for sure. And it's you really just doing it on your own. Really like daring energy. Debbie, we've been waiting for you. So good to see you. I've been praising your name on every stream this week. Thank you so much. Hopefully, you got my email back. Thank you so much for that card and your donation. You're such a sweetheart. There's something truly special about you that you mailed a card all the way from Napa for me. Guys, Debbie is in the White Dog Tarot Guinness Book of World Records for largest donation ever to the channel. We've all been waiting for you to show up, so thank you. I know you're working hard. I can't help but reminisce and reflect on a specific time when it was just you, Pam, and I. Yeah, for anybody who's new to the show, I started the show like a month and a half ago. Um, and frankly, I didn't even know if I would get like 100 subscribers. So I really appreciate everybody being here and coming back every week. And I really don't know anything about YouTube or like technology or algorithms. I just keep putting my videos up and hoping they find the right people. And no doubt that it is. So yes, yeah, Ty, indeed. I'm a Cancer Sun, Scorpio rising, Scorpio moon, if you can believe that. Oh, Debbie, you missed some truly spectacular chat questions tonight. And guys, listen, everybody here, we're all here to help each other. That's what this show's for. I mean, everybody who watches and is here with me every week knows already. I mean, all of us really go through the same shit, just really at different times in our lives. We're all here to support each other. Um, like that sweet girl, and I really wish her well. I wish she hung out with us a little bit longer. Who asked if she was pregnant? I mean, Pam, I'm sure you'd be able to help her a little bit better than I would. Um, we're all here to support each other, um, and push each other to be better. That's how you create good waves in the world. That change other people and heal other people. It's doing right by yourself. And like when you believe in something or like anything, like don't let anybody take that away from you. And if nobody's like challenging you, it's probably not what you're meant to do. Like big things in our life, getting on like the right timeline that lead to like just real happiness and abundance. Every Guys, we would all be on that timeline if it was that easy. That's that's the tests, those are the lessons. And I truly, truly believe we just keep coming back over and over again, lifetime after lifetime, until we learn the fucking lesson. Excuse my language. I'm really trying to be less foul mouthed, but I felt like cursing now really like emphasized what I was trying to say. So we're all here to help each other, except Pam's landlord. Oh, thanks, Carrie. Well, I like your positive energy too. I mean, we do mirror one another, all of us here. So If you like my positive energy, it's probably because it's yours. So, where are you chatting with us from? Guys, I'm sorry. I totally lost track of Pisces. Okay. I honestly, Pisces, do we even need to pull another card? Things are going really well. Let's get one more. Just for posterity. Hmm. Pisces, be careful. There's someone in your energy. I'm getting a masculine energy. Wow. Guys, I've never had, I mean, there's always going to be a first for everything. Consecutively, I got the Seven of Swords, followed by the Five of Swords. The significance, this is a card of hidden dishonor. And conversely, this is a card of just open dishonor. Somebody is really trying to, I think, sabotage you. Like somebody, I don't know if somebody feels like they're competing against you, like for whatever this is. This person will do any, like this is like a win at all costs energy. This is a really shitty energy. I don't like this person. This is the type of person who it's not just enough for them to win. Like it's like a gloating energy. It's really not good. Um your vibes seem like immaculate though. I don't think I'm not too concerned about this person. Just be aware. You'll know who they are. They'll show themselves with this open dishonor. Yeah. And before you if there's a situation where this it shows itself, and it will, just be careful. Like don't do anything rash or impulsive when it comes to this person. Take time to really think and go within about what to do. You guys know how I feel. I always advocate from a place of trying to do things with good intention from your heart space. You don't meet somebody's shittiness with shittiness. Sometimes we need to put people in our place. Sometimes we need to stand up for other people. In the occasional case, we have to defend people, like, but keep operating from your heart space. That's how this is going to keep materializing for you. One more. Yeah, you're good. You're so good. This is going to be you. Guys, it's imperative that you one stay to your this is a card of quiet preparation, not just contemplation. Rest, take good care of yourself. Like rest. Um take good care of yourself and use that time um to make sure you're thinking things through. I know you're working hard. Don't you need to take time, like, again, to not get overworked so you don't burn out. And that's how you're gonna be in this King of Pentacles energy. I mean, you got the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. I don't know who this person is. I've never seen these two cards. This could be two people, actually. I'm not trying to like scare anybody, but that kind of feels clear too. Don't meet this person's energy for one or two people out there. Okay? You don't meet open dishonor with hidden dishonor. So King of Pentacles, Rachel. this is boss energy. Like the King of Pentacles, this guy just, I mean, this guy starts businesses and like, and then they just self-operate. For anybody out there, like, if this becomes your energy, King of Pentacles is such a good boss. He doesn't micromanage. It's funny, the King of Pentacles, believe it or not, he's actually, and I'm not even saying this as an insult or like a slight, because he's a mastery. This is not somebody who even really like works exceptionally hard. Like the King of Pentacles does not work 40 hours a week. Like he's the kind of guy who starts up a business, hires people, and like will show up at work at like 10:30, like an hour and a half after all his employees. He doesn't ride anybody. He's a really good boss, but like he's just really savvy and smart. I mean, he's so enterprising and adept. Like his businesses they just run like passively. But he's great at starting new businesses. Yeah. And if you guys are ever dating somebody who's in King of Pentacles energy, definitely somebody who likes to like wine and dine you, like big time, like splurging. This is somebody who will spend a lot of money on you. Not a particularly emotional guy. Like this guy, the King of Pentacles love language is like gift giving. He's also not very demanding. Like he can get a little complacent in relationships after a while. But he also doesn't demand a lot. So like this is not somebody who would get complacent and then like accuse you of not trying, if that makes sense. Kari, are you still with us? Good reading, Pisces. Interesting reading. This guy's a scoundrel. This is like a real dirty dog. You probably know who this person is already, Pisces. They're very smug. This is like definitely. Again, I don't like to say this like casually. This person might exhibit some like narcissistic tendencies. I'm not saying they're a full-blown narcissist, and we should be careful about how we use that, or how quick we might be to call someone that. Yeah, Kari, what's your question? Is your mom the open dishonor type? Yeah, and thanks to everybody who's new to the channel. All my readings are all donation based, so if you like what we're doing and you want to donate, there's a couple ways to do so. And it really means a lot to me, even if it's $1. So what kind of illegal stuff? Me too, Debbie. Well, not a lot. One specifically. Who actually really has the duality of open and hidden dishonor. So yeah, Kari, what can I pull cards on? That is it. Yeah, one is enough. Well, it isn't if we don't learn the lessons, right? So all right, I have quite a few messages in Instagram. Kari, I'm gonna wait for you to type out your message. I'm just gonna go through and read what we got here. And guys, if anyone reaches out on Instagram just to say hi, I always love that. Let me if your Instagram name is different than like your YouTube handle, just let me know so I understand who you are. Because sometimes I don't put those pieces together. So, wow, I completely forgot to drink water. Oh my gosh. Damn. That's tough, Kari. When did that happen? I've never tried to pull cards on that. Let's see what comes out. Kari, you know what I will tell you? It might be kind of bittersweet. Identity theft, not always, but I think generally is really hard to it's very difficult um to catch a lot of the people who are able to do that to you. However, um if again if you operate from like a pure heart space in your life, how you treat people, you do things with good intention always, and somebody like that does that to you, I can short of promise you that they will be held accountable, like karmically, if not like in the 3D, like like um by like a legal entity. Um that stuff always catches up with people in weird ways. So I absolutely can tell you that they will be held accountable one way or the other. Um Unbeknownst to you or not. But let's pull a card, see what I find. Karma manifests in weird ways, guys. Trust me, I've seen it. Honestly, I'd almost love to share it with you all, like an example as like proof of concept. Um, I would if I guess had a little bit, I guess, less judgment about like trying to like defame my ex-girlfriends, because that's really not why I started this channel. I don't think that's a good look. Um, Deserved or not, but trust me, karma does exist. Um, I've seen it. So, oh, your ex? Damn. Ugh, I'm sorry. He stole your identity? I'm sorry, Kari. Well, you know what? If he's not held accountable, I'll go take a quick flight out to Arizona and I'll hold him accountable for you, all right? What a scumbag. I'm so sorry. It hurts, it hurts so much when somebody that we trust and at one point love like betrays us. It takes so long to heal. Um it's just I feel for you. I feel for all of you. The damage that it can do in our lives. I mean, it affects our ability to trust new people. They're real lessons. Those guys, those are the real karmic lessons that we either learn or we don't. And I know that sometimes it's like, why the hell is this happening to me? Those are those moments where we have an opportunity to try and grow and heal and learn from them. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Wow. Look at you, Kari. You are so meant to be here with us. Did you guys read that? I'm it makes me so happy to hear you say that. No doubt you have a good heart. Everybody knows that a big part of like my inner growth came from really one forgiving myself and forgiving others, even those who don't deserve it. Um so that's really beautiful. Okay. If you know who it is, why wouldn't he be held accountable? And guys, you know what I'll say too? Because it wasn't lost on me when I started this channel. Despite I guess my inability to really be self-conscious, um, it wasn't lost on me that I was putting myself out there really for pretty much anyone in the world to see. But I mean, I can tell you all, one of the reasons that it really doesn't bother me at all, or the idea of like, I guess people judging me, not liking me, or what I say, or people trolling me. Strangers doing that to me will never ever bother me because it doesn't come anywhere near as close to what it feels like to actually be hurt by somebody that you care about, you know? Um, I mean, why would something a stranger says or thinks of me without even knowing me bother me? Um, it's empty. So, um, Amanda, my Instagram handle's on the on the scrolling text on the bottom. It's the White Dog Tarot on Instagram. And sorry if I'm missing anybody's questions in chat. I do, Minnie. Minnie, you always look after me. Thank you. I do kind of need a break. I want to pull a card for Kari. Kari, what? Hold on. Okay, it's complicated. Oh, I can relate to that. I'm amazed, like it's the first time every week with how much I relate to so much of what you guys all come in and tell me. Um, it's not just like a cute sentiment when I tell you that I say it that I mean, I really feel like everybody who finds this channel really is like an extension of me and like mirrors a lot of the things I've gone through in my life just at different times. And I truly, truly believe that. And I mean, hearing you say that, I mean, that certainly hits close to home. I'm sure it's complicated. Let me pull a card. I mean, honestly, Kari, just listening to you speak, we don't even need to pull a card. This guy's karma is gonna be intense for sure. Um, do you is it kind of like outside of what the law can help you with? I know sometimes there's like gray areas with stuff like that. That's great. Well, that's your good karma. I can promise you he's not happy. Um, Ty, your boss showed up as the King of Swords, which is actually good. I'd be a little concerned if he showed up as like the Knight of Wands. Do you? I don't know. Sorry if I missed it. Do you have fire in your chart, Ty? Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to read all the chat messages. All right, Kari. Let me pull a card for you on that. Um, Truly, the best karma that we can really get for ourselves is forgiveness of others. Guys, remember, it's really easy to be nice and kind and cordial to people who are the same to us. Like really helping to like heal others. It it's finding ways to do that with the people who don't really deserve it, or like the people who, you know, might be discarded, or feel discarded in society. Um, you know, when you meet like shitty people's energy with more shitty energy, it doesn't teach them anything. You can't reason with people like that. That's something that I learned, you know, like in my 20s, I always thought it was my responsibility to like take justice into my own hands. That's why I always used to get into fights and stuff. You know, like I thought I was teaching people lessons when they would wrong someone else by like fighting them, and like it doesn't. It just brought me a lot of pain, and a lot of facial scars that I now have to pay the price for. So the law got involved but didn't do anything. All right, let's pull a card. What time is it? Thanks, Amanda. I see that you did. I got your Instagram message. Can't wait to have you on. We're gonna pull a card for Kari. I love that. What's the deal with this kid or ex? This. Hmm, love that. What's gonna happen to him? Hmm. Kari, this is I got a quick message. It was a little truthfully. I wasn't. I got one really strong message. I was having a little bit of a difficult time connecting to his energy. Your energy came through super strong, but him I was kind of struggling with a little bit. Part of the karma, and guys, remember, like karma, a lot of times I know we're hyper focused on like retribution. Like we think of karma as like the universe like teaching them a lesson. Guys, a lot of times when you operate from like your heart space, the karma on them is you getting great, like good karma, you know, like good things happening to you. A lot of times that's how karma works. I hope that kind of made sense. And I mean, damn, part of your good, part of the karma was you getting like a beautifully balanced, like harmonious relationship, Kari. Like you getting the right person. I did get kind of a funny message. Don't hold me to this because I wouldn't like I okay, that's actually pretty strong. Like I wouldn't like co-sign this 100%, but when I did ask about him, um if he's in a relationship, his girlfriend's gonna cheat on him. He's gonna get put in third party situations, and he's gonna be ungrounded and not ever really have a stable life. That's very strong. The page of swords. Um, do you guys see him? His feet are never planted on the ground. He is always going through some kind of like turbulent situation. Always. Like you see the wind. Like thing. It's never smooth sailing for this guy. I think part of his karma is getting his um he's gonna like, yeah, somebody's gonna hurt, like cheat on him or like put him in third party situations. Um, yeah. Sorry, that's kind of the only message I got. Um, it's how it works, you know? I mean, how do you really appreciate like real true love and like um somebody who really truly appreciates you if you haven't experienced like the opposite of that, you know? It's hard to appreciate having like real abundance and like really appreciate having money. If you've always had money, you appreciate it when you've gone through like scarcity, when you haven't had it. That's how you really appreciate blessings. That's how I feel. I mean, I can tell you that's actually I think one reason in hindsight why one of my relationships didn't work out. I mean, she wasn't a particularly, I mean, she really wasn't a bad person. She actually had morals. I mean, she didn't lie. She was definitely unhealed, and it was just a, we just weren't right for each other. But one thing that I noticed after is like, this is somebody who's never ever gone through any period in her life of lack, of scarcity. She's always had money. Her family's always had money. And I found it really difficult to relate to her. Um, and I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, he's a lawyer. Holy shit, Ty. Did you guys catch that? When we pulled cards for Ty's boss, he showed up as the. That is hilarious. That is such a strong message, Ty. I'm actually going back and rethinking the cards because they hold like a lot of extra, like I guess, substance now. The guy that we pulled cards on for Ty showed up as the King of Swords, and he's an attorney. That is the card of somebody of ethics, like law, analytical, articulate, like all the $7 words that apply to being an attorney. That's hilarious. Okay, well, I can also tell you, no chance. That law firm absolutely has a no, probably a no fraternizing policy. And if they even smell anything that feels like a potential lawsuit, you're gonna get cut at will. I just want you to know that. I mean, this is an age old story, whether you do anything or not. But the age old story is like an intern sleeps with the boss and um like argues that she felt pressured, like in fear of her job. Um, like you know what I mean? I'm talking generally, but that's why I'm telling you don't do it unless you feel like there's substance to him and it's not going to be like a dumpster fire. Because I mean, there might be a situation where it is okay that you guys have a relationship, but it needs to be something that you feel comfortable with and you're protected, if that makes sense. That is hilarious that he showed up as the King of Swords. All head, no heart. Oh, thanks, Kari. That was really nice of you to say. And it was really great to meet you. Really was. And I hope you have a wonderful night. We're here every Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We do a live stream. And sometimes I do surprise ones during the week. When my daughter's at school. But yeah. All right. All right, let me do Scorpio. I have to at least get through all the water signs. What time is it? Guys, I'm kind of fading a little bit. I slept like 4 hours last night. Um, Amanda, Amanda, I really want to get you on. You've been so patient. I think we're gonna end the show with a reading with Amanda. Because I guys, I get for anybody new, I get a little like energetically fried after like 3.5 hours. Sometimes like we do 5.5 hour streams, but um I'm also kind of running on like no sleep. Um so we're gonna do Scorpio. I'm gonna take a 5 minute break just so I can make sure I'm channeling clear messages for you, Amanda, and then I'll call you through the Instagram app um after the break, okay? And thank you for coming on. I really appreciate it. You're our first phone caller tonight. Yeah, and again, if anybody wants a would like a private reading off air, just connect with me. Send me an email or reach out on Instagram. Um, yeah, and thank you guys all so much. Everything here is donation based, so um, and frankly, when I started this show, I mean, there's so many tarot shows on YouTube. How the hell is it possible that in 2025 I'm the only person who actually has live callers on a tarot show? I mean, it's crazy to me. Um, I mean, tarot's so personal. I know we all like general readings. It's a dangerous game, I think, sometimes. I mean, I've gotten some really personal messages through general readings that I know like were meant for me. But you know, that's why I'm just really careful about the chat questions that I answer. Um, I'm not here to like promise everybody they're gonna win $1 million and fall in love. I wish that's how it was, but guys, we all live and breathe on in this world. We know how real life works. It's not how real life works. And I know that sometimes we want to believe things like, especially when we're seeing the same message every single day from readers about windfalls of money. That's a red flag. And I hate saying that. That to me, that's not genuine. And those are people that are not using their gifts for the right things to help make people like happier and more whole. I don't believe pulling cards on like a shitty toxic ex every single week and only doing readings like that for people and for us to watch is helpful. I don't. And I'm sorry if that offends anybody. I'm new to tarot. I have not been reading tarot since I was 2 years old. I've been reading tarot for like 7 months. Um, but to me, watching readings on our ex, who's not going to be in our life, is not helpful. It doesn't help us grow. It actually keeps us stuck and it makes us anxious. It does not put us in the right mindset to like attract what we should be attracting and to do right by ourselves. And like, what the hell is tarot for? If not to like be our best selves, to find ways to grow so we can really be happy. I could tell you, it doesn't feel like it should be for like stalking exes. Um, and I feel like I can help people the most through doing phone readings. So, and it's also when I feel the most like myself when I'm helping others. Okay, Scorpio. Do you read off energy? What do you mean? Yeah, I mean, I just try to channel what comes to me. Um, I mean, I'm definitely not a psychic. I mean, I mean, I frequently have dreams that come true, which is, I mean, a conversation for another day, but um, yeah, I just kind of try to listen to the things that I hear in my head. Um, that kind of made me sound like a schizophrenic, but you guys know what I meant. Yeah, try making that statement to any friends who don't watch tarot. Okay, Scorpio. Yeah, guys, for anybody who's interested in a private reading, because I do understand that not everybody's comfortable sharing personal things on the air. I mean, I did try to create this show where we can kind of be truthful anonymously. You know, at the end of the day, nobody really knows who you are. Um, but yeah, I mean, my readings aren't by time. I have one price, and we pull cards um, till we feel like we got the answers we're looking for. So, um, I'm not a therapist. I'm not going to tell you time's up after 30 minutes. So, okay, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Scorpio. Again, okay. Anyone out there have any Scorpios out there have Cancer placements? What was the first card that showed up in the Cancer reading? Okay. First card out, King of Pentacles again. Hmm. Good night, Minnie. Love you. Thank you so much for the oracle messages when we were doing signs. That was really I loved that. I love improv. That was really nice of you. And really beautiful messages. Thanks for pulling that card for me. That was really helpful. Excuse me, not Cancer. Scorpio, you're showing up in King of Pentacles energy. Um, no, you're not. Hold on. This is not you, Scorpio. Huh. This is somebody else. Maybe an Earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Scorpio, somebody who's got serious bread, is watching you walk away from someone or something that felt stable. This could be a job, guys, doesn't have to be a person. Walk away because you knew it wasn't meant for you, whatever it was, a career, like a person, a life, really like just on intuition, like almost like a calling. I love this card. It's just it's just so it's such a cool card. This guy's just going off on an adventure like in the moonlight. Um it's really I mean, it's about finding deeper meaning, knowing when something's meant for you and when something isn't. And guys, sometimes some of the tougher things in life are when we know we have to walk away from something that's not necessarily horrible. You know, we get very comfortable in stagnant energy just because something. I mean, I've had a relationship like that. It wasn't terrible, but it definitely wasn't great. It creates like this real complacent energy a lot of times in our lives. I mean, it definitely takes us off our higher path. It almost can be more dangerous than a toxic relationship. So I really love that card for this reason. Justice. Okay. One scenario, this was a relationship in the past. Because you needed to bring a new level of balance into your life. I don't know. I'm really not getting just a relationship. Guys, take whatever applies. It's just cups are about emotion, but we can feel like emotionally tied to something, anything. Like I used to feel, I guess on some level, emotionally tied to like the idea of who I was with respect to like my career. And my emotional ties were like rooted in money. That's all it was. That's why I was emotionally tied to it. Um Whatever you're doing is bringing, this is balance. This is also a card of karma. Um this is really interesting. I need to get one more card. Thanks, Ty. Truthfully, I mean, 3.5 hours in, I'm starting to feel a little tapped out right now. Um, it takes a lot. It really burns. It takes a lot of energy out of me. Reading other people's energies for this long, it's a lot. Um, but thank you. That was really nice of you. Thank you for saying that. That means a lot. You have something new coming in. It feels like actually a new love offer. Ace of Cups is showing up. I need to get another card. I'm a little confused here. All right, this is feeling more like a person, Scorpio. You walking away from a relationship, and this doesn't have to be. This could have been a couple months ago. You actually could have been walking away from an air sign. Truthfully, for some of you, somebody who had Libra placements. And it was so the right call. And in that scenario, you are in fact the King of Pentacles, and you're meeting somebody new. Somebody who's giving you the cup, not 8 small cups. And it's something that you and this person are really going to work on. It's going to feel so good. You guys are going to feel like you've known each other forever. This is really nice. You show up as the King of Pentacles. That was the first card out. This is the last card out. Queen of Pentacles. This is a divine pair, guys. This is a divine connection. The king and queen of the same suit. You guys are perfect for each other. Absolutely perfect for each other. This is beautiful. You guys are gonna have such an abundant life together. like overflowing love and emotions. Scorpio, whoever this person, if they aren't already, is going to be such a good parent. This person is going to be such a good mother or father. This is somebody really grounded, somebody super resourceful, good with money, just like you. Um, this is I love the Queen of Pentacles. She's like really earthy, likes to be outside, really attractive, big-hearted, like just really great energy. I really like this queen too, because on top of like her kind of really being at the at the top of her game, like representing the energy of the pentacle suit, which is like the material, she frequently, I feel like I always pick up a lot of like cup energy too. Like this is like a very like maternal energy. Like this is somebody who's not detached from emotions. Like the King of Pentacles, like I said, can be a little bit like not insensitive, but again, like not somebody who's gonna like sit on the rug with you in front of the fireplace and talk about his feelings. The Queen of Pentacles is very in touch with that. Um really nice energy. This is gonna be such a good relationship. Such a good relationship. One more. Yeah. This person has been kind of waiting, like I feel like this person's almost been like suspended in time for you. Like they're being kind of like held for you in some weird way. Actually, not in some weird way. This is a divine pair. You guys were meant to meet. So I think the universe is really like keeping this person on ice for you if you haven't met them. That's hilarious. Um, Good night, Pam. Good to have you back. I'm glad you got your computer fixed. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up on chat. Yep, King and Queen of Pentacles. Love it, guys. Very interesting. I don't think I've ever seen these two come out in a Scorpio reading. You know what, guys? This is actually one of the first Scorpio readings that hasn't been overpowered by cup energy. It's kind of interesting. Scorpio, I feel like you have to have been dealing with it with an air sign, like a Libra energy. And they miss you. Not that that's helpful to hear, but um okay. All right, guys. Amanda, if you're still with us, and thank you, Amanda, thank you so much for being patient. I want to do something for you because truthfully, I am like I'm toast. I'm so donezo. Like my brain is like my hamster has stopped spinning. What I really want to do, because it means so much to me that that you're willing to come on the show. I'd love to do. I'm gonna do a free off-air reading for you tomorrow because I don't usually do live streams on Sunday. Um, One-on-one, okay? For free. Obviously, you're welcome to donate. But I'd really like to do that for you just because I'm feeling super faded and I don't think I can channel clear message the messages that I would feel good about channeling if we did a reading tonight. So um but I really appreciate you and you willing to come on and hanging out and waiting. So I hope that's okay. I hope that's a reasonable consolation prize. Getting a private reading for me from me tomorrow. Um, and I will reach out to you on Instagram after the show, and we can set that up. It's open ended; doesn't have to be tomorrow. But yeah, I gotta listen to my body when I'm when I'm done. I'm done. Um, so okay, everybody. I'll go back and try to and timestamp. Yeah, I'm losing. I forgot to even timestamp Scorpio. I'll go back later and I'll timestamp the water signs and air signs. Um, and thanks, Christy. I actually think I'll be able to sleep tonight. Famous last words, but I love you guys. Thank you all so much. This was fun tonight. Um, and Amanda, thanks again. I'll connect with you off air. And yeah, thanks everybody. Um, I will, Debbie. And I'm so glad you stopped by. It was great to see you. And thank you for the card. Your card's hanging up on my fridge, but you know that because I took a picture and emailed it to you. So, all right, guys. Thanks again. Love you all. Sleep well. I'll see you guys back on Thursday. I'm probably gonna do like a. I'll probably try to do a afternoon stream Tuesday or Wednesday though. So, okay, I'll talk to everybody soon. Please feel free to reach out through email or on Instagram if you'd like a private reading. So, okay, good night, everybody.